Hi guys, my name is Peter Nguyen. I'm a comic book penciler. I'm a freelancer. I've worked for Marvel and DC Comics. I'm just an artist that works traditionally out of my own home. I think to work in this shared universe has been a dream of mine since a little kid because of this. There's lots of nostalgia power of comic books, obviously. I think to be a contributor to this world has been something I've dreamt about. I grew up on X-Men. I grew up on X-Men a lot, and in Hawaii we don't have a lot of shops or anything like that, but I think I was on vacation in California and my father bought me a Gambit action figure. That led me to the cartoon, and then that led me to thrift shops and carnivals, and I found old comics, and that led me to reading the X-Men out of order. And I just didn't know that was an actual job either. I didn't know that there's somebody out there drawing that comic either. Years went by, I went to college, and then I studied animation and I worked in animation, but I always these competitions would come up for these talent searches, and I applied for the first time, and I got somewhere. I became a finalist, and one of the creators that I follow when I was a little kid, he ran this talent search competition, and he validated me by choosing me in this competition, and so it set me on a different path. I got this weird validation that I could do it, even though I didn't think it was possible. Comic books I always thought were a lot of work because you have to play the director, you have to play the actors, you have to play the cinematographer, and you have to do all these skill sets of kind of like, not animation's a lot of work too, but it's divided up amongst many artists. You guys are like bees in a hive, but comic book artists, they get all the blame and they get all the credit as well. So I thought that was a challenge that I gravitated towards because I thought I kind of like the idea of this is entirely me out there. This is kind of like whole tangent of my life. I worked on the X-Men a little bit, but I would love to do more with any character like that is able to help me tell a good story. I'd be happy to do. One of my goals in my career is to maybe help with more representation, like minority representation. I think that would be really fun. I think to try to tell more stories about stuff that I am familiar with or people that I wish were around when I was growing up, but it didn't matter to me. I think X-Men comics, the great thing about the X-Men is that they're all about minorities and underrepresented people anyway, so it spoke to me even though it wasn't specifically an Asian American story. The crazy thing about the internet now is that you don't have to be in New York City to work on a big title. As long as your portfolio is strong and it's out there, editors are checking social media, they're checking all these things, and they don't need you to fly in to work. So I think as long as you are not scared and ready to put yourself up online, you're going to be put against a lot of like viewership, and you're also going to get a lot of criticism, but you're going to have to move past that and just try your best to put yourself out there and try to be the best artist you can be. And it doesn't really matter anymore about your location. As long as you are a great storyteller, I think just try to be the best storyteller you can be, and I think they will find you. I don't think any ocean can stop them. So yeah, that's my only advice. And draw a lot.
Yeah.